Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. Some farm fields are trying to dry out while others get baked in the heat. Summer weather is in full force this week. We start with flooding. Historic rains fell across Missouri and Kentucky on Tuesday, and more heavy downpours may be on the way. Now take a look at these pictures from Sidney Brongard near Troy, Missouri. That area saw 14 inches of rain in just a matter of hours. Soybeans and corn standing in water. Now across the region, emergency crews rushed to help stranded motorists as roads were covered in water. Near St. Louis, some homes were underwater. People had to be rescued by boat. The storm setting a record for the wettest day ever. This is what it looked like in Floyd and Ivo County, Kentucky. Trees and power poles down as water rushed through neighborhoods and down roads. Mudslides and power outages were reported in places that saw up to 6 inches of rain Tuesday afternoon. Yet in other regions, high heat, temperatures of 109 along the Pacific Northwest and into the southeast. Parts of the Corn Belt have been dealing with drought and dryness, even in places where crops look decent. Agronomists say they could use a drink.
Boy, it's been a variation, anywhere from some of the places here in the state got 3 to 5 inches yesterday, a day before, and sounds like a lot of rain today. So it depends on where you live, whether you're fighting dry conditions or whether you're going to be fighting wetter conditions itself. We're actually in pretty good shape right now, but we're kind of on the razor's edge, meaning that a little bit of water would sure help.
Now Ferry says those soybeans have been fighting spider mites due to the heat and dryness this month. It sounds like those heavy rains aren't over as that front stalls out across the Ohio Valley. Meteorologist Matt Yurosavik joins us with the very latest. Matt?
Yeah, Clinton, and that front stalling out across the Mid-South, that's bringing more rain even as we head towards the weekend. So something we'll continue to keep an eye on, especially with our root zone. Still dealing with some damp conditions here up in the parts of the Great Lakes down through the Mississippi River Valley, but extremely dry still in the east. So all that rainfall will help some drought conditions, but also kind of don't want all of that at once. And then looking back out towards the west, parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas getting some much needed rain. And then back into the Four Corners region there with monsoon season, we're going to be dealing with even more rainfall here over the next couple of weeks. And that will really help drought conditions back in the west. So that's a look at our root zone. We'll continue to watch how things improve or kind of get a little bit worse over the next couple of weeks. But it does look like we will see some improvements, especially with our drought monitor right here through the Mid-South. And this is more rain coming for Tennessee all the way back into parts of Kansas and into the west through this coming week and into next week. And then these are the areas later today. We're going to talk more about this in just a little bit, but excessive rainfall could be a problem for parts of Colorado and the Southwest, and then also right through the Mississippi River Valley, places like St. Louis, and right through Kentucky and up into the Mid-Atlantic states. And we're going to talk more about that coming up here in just a little bit. Clinton?